Hey guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4, Episode 7, Shady Ladies. Now, that preview for Love and Hip Hop Miami, oh my god. I'm ready. Now, this is a reboot that this franchise needs. Well-established people we know are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or just really real about the fact that they're not putting on for the camera. They are who they are. Love it. Now, this episode starts off with Bridget Kelly and Ray J. Ray J's in the studio. Bridget, for some reason, I thought she was still signed to Rock Nation, but I guess not, because he's like former artist. So I said, oh, okay. But she's been trying to do this for a little while now. She's been saying this for a little while now. Anytime I've heard her in interviews, she said the fact that she doesn't want to be labeled as, okay, this R&B artist, because that means you can only do that. And you know, a lot of artists who really are R&B artists, it happens all the time. Like if you're a country artist and you do something that's not country, people are like, oh, it's just a phase. Oh, I want to wait until they go back to doing what they were originally doing. And she sings for Ray J. So when you hear her voice, she sounds R&B. That's all she sounds. She sounds R&B. Definitely could do some rock, but that's the type of voice that she has and the type of energy she gives off. So when Ray J says, you know what, nowadays he plays her this song where they're talking about putting, as rocks would say, facing the place and doing this and that and going down on each other. Bridget never ever gave me that type of vibe that she's trying to. And then Ray J even got on the piano and kind of doing some Alicia Keys stuff. Remember when Alicia Keys was pregnant? Got on that piano and was doing the thing. But AJ, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to break her out of her comfort zone so that she can go and actually explore what she's saying she wants to do. But there is a way to do it without, you know, making yourself look like a 2-bit whatever. That's what we know. We see Moniz and Masika. They're doing this podcast for Black Hollywood, and the podcast it just irritated me because I said, all right, it just felt like something that they spent 4 minutes recapping their own personal issues, and I think that was the problem. I'm thinking, I don't care enough. So they talk about people like Alexis Sky, they talk about Hazel, and talk about the people associated with them, because Moniz even brought up the fact that Tiffany, who is AD's friend, how she has a problem with her and that, oh, she's saying that Moniz isn't a real lesbian, but Tiffany's just in love with her and all that. So I said, okay, I hope they don't can they talk about themselves? Because I'd be more interested in seeing how they feel about themselves or how they're being represented. Now that would be interesting. So they did all that. That's going to cause some problems a little bit later on. Well, and then we see Alexis Sky. She's with Lucci, and Lucci apologizes for calling her a pass along, and for if people don't understand what that means. A pass along just means that you get passed one after the other. You're with this guy, you're with that guy, you're with that guy, and especially a guy who she's supposed to be dating, saying that about her. I get why it was hurtful in theory, but again, I'm thinking after a month of dating, and then you found out that, oh, you thought you were pregnant and you weren't. We're spending too much time on this relationship. I get it. We're supposed to go full circle, but I don't care. We decide that his baby mama is on the 100. She doesn't want to handle that. She doesn't want to deal with that. She doesn't want to be with him. I didn't even feel he really wanted to be with her. This just felt like an impromptu relationship that became bigger because people started to pay attention to it, and the more attention was brought onto it. That's what this whole relationship seemed like to me. So then we have Tiara. She's going and she meets up with Amber Diamond. That's why she sounds familiar. She's also chocolate, looks good, and with part of her name being Diamond. Remember Diamond Strawberry? That was the other woman that Cisco was with. Lord, I'll never forget when she said that. Well, she didn't call her daughter a dog, obviously, but she kind of almost referenced. Anyway. So then we have Tiara meets up with her because why not? I want to see what the chick has to say. Something Amber. Oh god. Amber goes and says, you know what? Regardless of what Cisco is saying, I get it that we were both being played. And I actually want to go and do a little experiment just to show you that he still contacted me. He's still, they're still doing stuff. And she wants to do that not because she wants to make sure that she proves that she's not the side piece, and to make sure that Tierra knows without a shadow of a doubt that this dude is trying to play the both of us. But Amber still wants to be with him. She said she loves him. That's her man. I'm looking at her like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's your man. That's who you love. But this man's going to go and play around with you like that and be in a relationship with someone else. Tierra said, look, I don't have time for this. I'll go and do that just to appease, so that we can fulfill our scene obligations on the show. But aside from that, I'm already done and over this. I am not going to go and be played, period. So then Ray J's playing this new song. Remember the song at the beginning of the episode that he was playing for Bridget Kelly? He then plays it for A1. A1's like, okay, this is cool, because it sounds like it's Ray J's voice, Bridget Kelly's voice all tuned out. I said, wait a minute, y'all both can sing. What's going on here? What is this? But I get it. It's just something new. You need to go and have her do something really different so that maybe you can come to a happy medium on something else. Got it. Once A1 found out that it was Bridget Kelly, though, he looked at Ray J like, nah, Bridget Kelly's talking about what? And getting her what? Done the what? What? So then, again, we didn't see or hear when she came to the room, but Princess came in like, what's good? I said, oh, Princess, look at Princess. While she overheard the song and is looking at Rachel like, you're doing what with who or where? Excuse me? Excuse me? So she wanted to talk to Ray J alone. Ray J said, no, he can stay, because he didn't want Princess to go left. So with A1 saying there, she was going to stay potentially cool and copacetic. She wants to know, why are you spending all this time in the studio when we're supposed to go, and her ovulation was 3 days. This day, that day that they were there, and tomorrow. Ray J, right before she came in though, Ray J acknowledged the fact that he held out for 5 days, and then he saw a picture of her looking really good. And on that couch that A1 was sleeping on, mind you, they made sure to show us the fact that the couch had food there, as well as used tissues and a blanket. And I looked at this like, oh my God, no. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. So he's trying to figure out, wait a minute, what's going on? He said, oh, don't worry, I have this hotel room set up for you. It's going to be great. It's going to be lovely. I know you're going to enjoy it. All to Moniece. Moniece decides she's going to do her charity work for the year and have a sit down with Tiffany, which is D's friend. And it goes left, as we figured, because Moniece was talking about Tiffany on her podcast for Black Hollywood, where she was essentially saying, oh, she thinks that Tiffany's in love with AD and how Tiffany's basic and, you know, Tiffany needs to get a lot and all that. You know, this isn't your Moniece stuff. So Tiffany's looking at her like, excuse me, why are you going to put all the focus in all this when AD has helped you so much with your family, with your son, and all that? And even Fizz has said that things have gotten better since AD has gone there, even with Cam. So let's not say that she was wrong. Let's definitely not say that. What we are going to say is that she was over it. You know, Moniece has since day one been attacked on her motherhood on this show. So as soon as that partially came up, it was over. The conversation was over. She's like, you're lame. You want AD. I'm done with this conversation. I'll apologize to you and you'll apologize to me. Tiffany said, you slandered me on a huge platform. I am not even going in on your motherhood like that, and yet you want me to go and apologize to you? No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen today. Not going to happen today, tomorrow, the day after that. Never that. So Ray J decides, okay, he brings Princess to this nice room. The only issue is the bed looks like someone was sitting there. She acknowledged that. Why does it look like the bed, someone was sitting on that bed? And I'm thinking, wow, this place is huge, but this does not look like a hotel room. This looks like a set. Next thing we know, a wall opens up, and here is the photographer. I looked at Ray J like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Because he has Princess dressed up and all that. She's in all black in this nice little getup. And she looks at him like, what's going on here? Because the next person she sees is Bridget Kelly. She said, oh, hey, Bridget. Ray, can we talk to the side? What the bleep are you doing? So then Ray takes her off to the side. He acknowledges the fact that we're going to go and have a lot of fun. It's just that we have to get through this photo shoot really fast. Because, of course, Ray J, she said, and this is what she acknowledges, this is the same issue with the Scooby Bikes where he put all of his attention into his work and not into his relationship. And now he's doing it again with Bridget Kelly looking like Miss Little Bo Peep. I said, no, she did not. Wait a minute, let's not attack Bridget. Regardless if that's true or not, let's not attack Bridget like that. Because even after she goes and leaves because she was pissed, Bridget said, why am I in this outfit? I feel like I should be a part of a mariachi band. And then Ray's telling her, oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. You just stand there, look good. And yeah, I apologize. Yeah, that wasn't done right. I'm thinking, Bridget, because now she has her own confessional. So now she's part of the show. Bridget, you see the signs. You went from Rock Nation to this. Don't do that. Don't let this be a stepping stone, but don't do that. Because Ray J is always involved in some type of mess somewhere, somehow. Don't get yourself caught up in this. Don't get yourself looking a certain way. Don't do it. Marcus has this listening party, and of course Lyrica is there. Who else is there? Nia, along with Moniece. Both of them are there because why not? They need to, fulfill a scene obligation. But you know who else is there? Alexis Sky. So everyone who doesn't really like each other is slowly coming up. Alexis Sky is cool with Lyrica, which is why she was there, even though Solo Lucci, she's not with him anymore. But she goes and leaves and says, you know what? Because Lyrica has a listening party, so she's inviting everyone that she likes. She doesn't care if they don't like each other. I said, oh, so you just want some drama. Like, you want them there, but you also want some drama. I see it. I got it. Let's go. Then she also talks to Brooke, because Brooke says, yep, Marcus has been doing his dirt. She's not with him because of all that. She just wanted to make sure she was there looking good, being petty. I said, I can appreciate this petty, but at some point we also have to be grown and get over this and move on, because it gives us the vibe of, we've seen this before. When people do this, it normally means at some point they're going to get back together, because you want to make sure that he's really understood that he messed up. That's usually what people, especially ladies, do this for. And I said, not today. Not today. Just go. So then she goes as well, because Lyrica invited her to a listening party. Lyrica then sees Moniece and Nia and try to figure out what's the problem, because here's the issue. Things are really weird. Lyrica, now follow this. Lyrica is, let me blow my nose first. Lyrica is friends with Hazel, as well as she's cool with Alexis Sky. Moniece is cool with Masika. Lyrica's also friends, because Lyrica's friends with Hazel, who has a problem with Masika, and Masika also has a problem with Alexis. That's the issue that Lyrica and Moniece won't be able to get past. And it's sad. Because it goes from, oh, you're friends with this person's a snake. Oh, well, I don't see how you're mad when this really isn't your problem. This isn't your problem. You're making it your problem because you're friends with Masika, but you never had a true issue with all these other people. I said, okay, that's actually kind of true. So then it goes left, because Lyrica said, I'm going to invite whoever I want to invite. If you want to come, you don't have to come. Nia, since we're actually cool, you can let your sidekick go. I said, ooh, we're not going to call Moniece a sidekick, because Moniece will go off. Moniece is very calm. She said, you know what? Because again, Moniece doesn't have an actual problem with Lyrica. So that's why she's not going in on her. And then things took a turn, because it was like, why don't you just focus on whatever you're trying to do? I said, Moniece, she's actually getting things accomplished. So that's when Lyrica said, aha! I'm finally talking to someone who has a big resume. Oh, I'm going in. I'm going in. Well, I have a platinum record, party with Chris Brown. I also have a lot of irons in the stove, irons in the pit, irons in the fire. So you're not going to come for me. I'm recording, doing my listening party for actual music. So why don't you go work on the project, go in the studio, actually make something of quality, come back out, and then we can talk. I said, Moniece said, yeah, I'll go and do that. I said, wait a minute, Moniece, what's going on here? You let someone run over you like this? So then when Lyrica's walking away, he's like, that'd be a niche. Why is she going doing this and that? She ain't blah, blah, blah. Lyrica was there today and said, okay, who are you talking to? I looked at this like, who put the battery in Lyrica's back? Because this is a different Lyrica. Okay. I said, Mama Lyrica is within her. I see it. I see it. So then that ends. And Ray J and Princess, they're out by the beach. Why? Because they need a calm scene. Princess is cold because it's one of the rare times it's cold in LA. So it's like, ain't nobody got time for this. I thought I was actually going to the beach. And now we're filming. Really? It's windy. It's cold. By LA standards. And this is where Ray J admits that him, Safari, and A1 went to the sperm bank. Not sperm bank. Went to go and get their sperm count tabulated. And he found out that A1 had 75 million, even though he brought in his wife, so that doesn't help. And Ray J had 9. So instead of, I was thinking that, because he was like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you all this time. Instead of his love, meaning, what's the child's name? Princess, going and being upset that, wait a minute, I'm thinking that it's me and it was actually you. Because I thought that's what she was going to do. She flips and says, oh my God, you went and checked it out for me? You really want to have this baby? I looked at her like, what? What? Oh, these dang retainers. Jesus. I should have just taken them out. But anyway, so I'm looking at her like, Princess, you're funny. You are funny. So Ray J got away with that for now, because Ray J spin that. Originally it was supposed to be a joke, even though maybe he did think something was wrong, so that's why he wanted to go and check it out. Who knows? It's possible. Absolutely, it's possible. But I'm still trying to figure out how Princess spanned that. Oh, Jesus. So Hazel goes and meets up with Lyrica because they're cool, and that's when Lyrica puts it in that I was talking to Moniz and we don't have any personal issues except for the fact that our friends have beef. So then she goes and tries to turn up on me, and I'm trying to figure out, excuse me, I'm going to invite whoever I want to invite. I'm making moves while you're there making sounds. You're making sounds instead of singing. I don't have that problem. I have my results, and it just irks me. So I'm thinking, you're really going to go and get into some drama because Hazel, who loves to go and stir and put batteries in people's backs and do all this stuff, she's got you involved in some mess. Someone you barely know, Alexis Sky, she has you involved in some mess. And it's a show. You're getting a paycheck. So I guess that's fine. I guess that's why it's really fine. Masika goes and she meets up with Moniz and Nia because Masika's looking at a new house. While all this is happening, Alexis Sky went and did some stuff on social media. And again, I'm trying to figure out how this all made sense. Alexis Sky was attacking, actually, Moniz. You know, she was attacking her, saying how, you know, she's an unfit mother and how in general haters are going to hate, and I'm making moves, I'm doing my thing. Because that was the other thing with Alexis. Alexis just had this whole, idea of, with these women, these people go and making this mess. I have followers. I have followers. I'm going to use those followers to go and stir the pot. Because I think she was in the meeting with Hazel. She might have been there with Hazel. So then she goes and sells all this stuff on social media. And that's when I said, oh, Lord, you're doing it with the wrong people. Because Moniz and Masika, queens of petty on this show. So this is gonna turn left, and I'm going to watch. I'm going to thoroughly watch. So then they devise their own plan of, well, since they're upset about the Black Hollywood thing, because that was the main thing. It was the Black Hollywood thing. We're going to go and do part 2. I said, oh, God. Not necessarily Black Hollywood, but just in real life. Let's go to the party and start some drama. Cisco wasn't ready. I said, Cisco, think about this. Why would they care about you being in a scene, essentially just kissing up on your girl? That's not entertaining. It's not. So he's there with Amber Diamond, and remember, Amber Diamond invited Tiara to come and see that, yes, this dude is still trying to go be with her. The scene is set. Amber Diamond's in her lingerie. She's kissing up on Cisco. Made sure to have a big mwah right on his forehead, lipstick stain and everything. The doorbell rings. She goes downstairs. Hey! Okay, so he's upstairs. All right. So then Tiara said, oh, upstairs? Okay, I got it from here. Hello, I've been doing this show for years. I got it from here. It's like, Cisco! Cisco! Come downstairs. Now. What? So he comes down like, what's good? What's going on? Oh, hey. So what's been going on? I mean, I see you with her. No. It's not what you think. It's not what she thinks? Excuse me. This girl's in lingerie. She already knows that you two have been sleeping together. Now you didn't see this, but you have a lipstick stain right on your forehead, and it's not what she thinks. This is when they say, look, I invite her over so she can see that, yes, we're still fooling around. And I said, oh, wait a minute. So then she's like, wait, so you're trying to go and say that you want to be with me, but you're also trying to say you want to go and be with her. And because I ignored you, now you want to go and be with her. But she's saying she wants to be with you. Oh, what's going on? Tiara said, okay, quiet. Don't have time for this. But she said, no, hold. You know, at the end of the day, I was just with this Amber because she's chocolate. And she was there when we were going through a rough patch. So Tiara said, again, that's not an excuse. I don't actually want you anyway. I just wanted to go and see if you're still being a F-boy. And you are. So then, again, she tries to leave. But then he was like, no, wait a minute. I said, oh, God, Cisco. Here we go. Because you know Cisco, he's emotional. He goes from 0 to 1,000. Quick, fast, in a hurry. With him doing that, he's like, wait a minute, no, I'm tired of you. You go and try to act like a fool. I'm supposed to respect you. I looked at him like, what? Dude. Chill. And he's going off. He's like, and this one over here, I'm not even trying to be with her like that. And then she's trying to go and mess this up with it. I said, this is your fault. Tiara said, I'm going to go and leave. Honey Bunches of Oats. He just said that he wanted to be with X, even though you're Y, and he's pulling you off to the side, but you still want to be with him. This makes no sense. So I'm going to go. You can stay if you want. If you can leave, we can take the same ride. At this point, I don't care. But at one point, Tiara was getting irritated because she's trying to figure out, you're trying to go and do all this. I'm trying to leave. You're acting a plumb fool. She goes after him in traditional Tiara fashion, which I was fine for because now he's trying to run game even though he was caught and he's just looking really stupid. And that was it. I hope Amber Diamond doesn't, because why would you when this guy admits that he doesn't want to be with you? Like he doesn't want to be with you, but not in a relationship. A full-blown one anyway. Please like, comment, subscribe.